is that Robert De Niro would be there. Now, I'm sure you must all be fans of his great acting, but Robert De Niro is probably one of the most thorough directors of all time. He likes many choices, and he wants, if you say, oh, I need a hat for this little, tiny scene, he'll want 20 hats designed in case a feather is better or something has a better quality to the mood he's trying to create. So there he was in the studio, and I thought, well, maybe 1 or 2 takes and I should nail the song and he'll be very happy. And that wasn't true. I sang Come Rain or Come Shine, I gave it my all. I was like, oh boy, that felt good, I'm ready. And he'd come out and he's like, well, that was beautiful, Anne, thank you. Now, could you do this bridge with a little bit more darkness and maybe bring it up a little bit in the mood at the end, and this, not one note, can you make it a little less showy? So this went on, not for 10 takes, not for 12, probably 35 takes, ladies and gentlemen. It was just an unbelievable day. And, but what was so exciting was that after each take, he'd come up, give me instructions, and then he started to give me a little kiss. And then it went to the neck, and there was nothing me too about it, because I was starting to think of my name becoming Anne Hampton Callaway-De Niro. I've had a mood swing or two in my life. So anyway, we had all the takes he wanted. We hung out in the green room afterwards. He was such a delightful person. And I thought, okay, I went home, I poured myself a nice cocktail, and I toasted myself, and it was really wonderful. And then I got the phone call the next morning. Hi, Robert De Niro has changed his mind. He doesn't want you to just be in the soundtrack. He wants you to be in the movie. Can you go to Anne Roth's house in Chelsea right now and get fitted for your costume? Because we're shooting tomorrow. And so I thought, well, of course. So I went to Anne Roth's place in Chelsea, and she was hilarious. I mean, she's like the perfect person that you want to experience making you into a costume for your first film. And so, there she was, fitting me with gold fabric and telling me every Nathan Lane story there is. It was a diva's wet dream. And we were like, well, what am I going to do with my hair? I'm a 1961 society band singer. The higher the hair, the closer to God. Yes, that will go with that. And a beautiful gold cloth that was just somehow going to be my gown. And they went and sewed it. And the next day I arrived at the Brooklyn Armory. Now it was about 110 degrees, but it was not dry heat like that. And I got my first time of what the reality of film business is. And you get there really early. You get into makeup, you get in your costume, and you wait. And you wait, and you wait. It's like, this is the most boring thing I have ever done. But then things changed, and Bob, as he wanted to be called at this point, because we were like this. He said, Annie. And I don't really like when people call me Annie, but that was okay if Bob wanted to call me Annie. He said, Annie, I want you to meet the stars of the movie. Like, well, that's wonderful. So I got to shake Matt Damon's hand, and believe me, he's even more handsome in person. And then I got to meet the most famous woman in the world. I mean, when I go to the grocery store and I'm at the checkout counter, I learn more about her than I know about myself. Angelina Jolie. She didn't come up to me, she sauntered. She didn't speak, she purred. She said, hi, I'm Angie. And I wanted to say, hi, please adopt me. Ladies and gentlemen, my one and only big scene in a film ever made for Hollywood. And if you blink 3/4 through the movie, you'll miss me. So it's just, pay attention. Larry, pay attention. Thank you, Lucy. Come rain if you